In this video, I'm going to give you a quick overview of the event administration system from the admin perspective. I'm going to go through how to make an event and how to manage events. So to start off, I'm going to go to the left-hand side here, go to Events, and click Events from the dropdown. What's going to happen is it will load up a list of all the events on the site that have been created by admins or by any users for that matter. You can see here, if I scroll through this list, you can see events in a variety of states. When a chapter head creates an event, it will show up here as a draft. So you'll see some of these are flagged as draft. These are the users that have created it. In this case, it's my test user. What you can then do is you can go into these drafts and edit them, go through them, make sure that they are good to go before publishing them. So first off, I'm going to just open up one of these example ones here. So if I open up this one, what it'll do is it'll take me to an admin panel where I can see all of the information about that particular event. You can see here we've got tags on the side, event categories, the summary of info here, the title, the chapter, which can then be assigned, the tickets associated with it, date, time, the venue. Now, in this case, you can select one, or you can set virtual if it's online. You can choose to show a map or show a map link, an organizer, an event URL. The event tickets are here, and you can go in and edit this to edit pricing or the number of tickets available. You can also have multiple tickets for an event, which is helpful if you have a VIP ticket or multiple tiers of ticket. So if we're creating an event from the back end, it's going to be pretty much using this interface. So now that you've seen it populated, I'm going to just go over here just to show you real quick. You can click Add New on the left-hand side or Add New from the top. Once you click that, you're going to get a UI that looks very similar to that page we were just looking at, except it'll be completely unpopulated. So you could come in here and type in a title. You can type in a little bit of text here to describe the event. You can select the tags just like we have on the other one, etc. Then once you've done all of that, you would go ahead and click Publish on the right-hand side if you want to publish it. Or if you were still working on it, you could go ahead and click Save Draft to just save it as a draft and come back to it later. Now, another important thing to note here is if we wanted to add a new ticket for that event, we click New Ticket. Then we could go ahead and come down here and a name, so let's say admission maybe. You can add a description of the ticket, usually something that briefly describes the event, when the sale starts, when the sale ends, the price per ticket, and the number of tickets available. You can also get down here into some more advanced info, and attendee collection, etc. So once you have that all set up, you would save the ticket, and then that's going to become available on the front end. In addition, you also have the ability to do an RSVP. Go ahead and cancel that. A new RSVP, which would be a way of adding a attendee, a way for attendees to mark that they want to go to the event, but that would just be a free event. So this is like kind of basically the equivalent of a free ticket, but requiring that somebody raise their hand and say, hey, I'm going to attend this event. So that's great for free webinars or things where you might want to just collect a little bit of RSVP information. One more thing I'm going to show you here is this event system uses something called the Events Calendar. It's a plugin from a company called Modern Tribe. They've got something called the Knowledge Base. So if you go to the Event Calendar, go to Guides, go to the Knowledge Base page, which you can just use this URL. You can scroll down, you can see there's a lot of info here about how to use these various systems. It can get a little bit overwhelming, so this would be if you want to spend a little bit more time digging into it or learning some nuances. Anyway, I hope that helps.